Sacramento's Jane Carson Sandler stood outside the Sacramento County Superior Courthouse on Thursday afternoon before a throng of television cameras and unfurled a handmade black and white banner. She made it for the day she would finally see Joseph DeAngelo, the man police believe is responsible for raping her and dozens of others during a nearly two-decade reign of terror. Now we have the power and control. Carson Sandler, believed to be the Golden State Killer's fifth rape victim, attended her first court hearing for DeAngelo, along with a number of other survivor sisters, and, despite his lightning-quick appearance, gained some closure. "I was blocked partially, but I saw his presence and I'm so happy I was there because there is closure now," said Carson Sandler, who wore a red t-shirt with "Victim Survivor Thriver" written on the back. Get breaking news with our free mobile app. Get it from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. DeAngelo, charged with 8 murders in counties around the state, appeared in the courtroom Thursday attired in his standard orange prison jumpsuit. The 72-year-old Citrus Heights grandfather spoke briefly to his attorney before the judge postponed the hearing until September 5 so the defense could review additional discovery provided by prosecutors. Investigators believe DeAngelo was responsible for killing up to 13 people and raping more than 50 women over 2 decades, beginning in the mid-1970s, according to recently unsealed court records. The Golden State Killer is linked to a dozen sexual assaults in Contra Costa, Alameda and Santa Clara counties when he was known as the East Area Rapist. DeAngelo had last appeared in court June 1 when a judge released almost 200 pages of heavily redacted search warrant records that linked him to the cold case murder and rape rampages from the 1970s and 80s that crisscrossed California. He was finally captured by comparing the DNA profile of the Golden State Killer gathered from crime scenes to a genetic website database. On October 5, 1976, Carson Sandler was a 30-year-old wife and mother studying for her nursing degree. It was 6:30 a.m. and her husband had left for work. She was cuddling with her 3-year-old son in their Citrus Heights home and the next thing she knew, a man wearing a ski mask and holding a butcher knife shined a flashlight in her eyes. He bound her and her son, before raping her. She has since written a book about her experience, Frozen in Fear, a true story of surviving the shadows of death. "I had been carrying a backpack of hate and resentment and I was able to take that off through prayer and God's strength," she said Thursday, adding that she forgave her attacker long ago. "Now that I'm here, I'm getting those feelings of anger back again and I don't like that." Carson Sandler wore a purse over her shoulder as she spoke to media that said, "East Area Rapist, Golden State Killer, see you in court," with an arrow pointing to a photo of herself. Start your day with the news you need from the Bay Area and beyond. Sign up for our Morning Report weekday newsletter. "I want all of the women to know that they can be victim survivors too," she said. "It's a process.